All right. We have another volunteer today. His name is Abhi, and I've known him for a little bit. He's been going to our meetup groups, but he's interested in some infield training today, and we're going to give him some challenges. How are you feeling about that, Abhi?
Feels good.
Nice.
Man.
Do you want to tell? I'm sorry. Do you want to tell everybody your kind of what you're all about? What how old you are, and where you're from, and everything?
All right, for sure. How's it going, guys? My name is Abhi. I'm a software developer here in Austin, almost 24. And yeah, it's something I've always wanted to get better at. And Tim here has been a great help for me. And yeah, he's been with me throughout this journey.
Awesome. What are you thinking right now as far as the challenges that you're wanting to face today?
What challenges am I facing at the moment? With
Well,
this?
yeah, what do you think you want to maybe challenge yourself with today and see what you can get a little bit better at?
Right. So what I want to do is I want to stay calm and I want to be present in the interactions. Often what I'm doing is that I'm too nervous and I just want it to go so well, so bad that I'm being robotic. I have a question ready in the chamber, but I'm not really talking to them.
Mm,
That's what I want to focus on. I don't want to let fear control me as well.
right.
Another big one. Often I'll talk and I'm so afraid of rejection and I'll never say what I really want to say.
Mm,
Kind of chicken out a little bit.
censor yourself on that.
Exactly, censor myself. So that's what I want to work out today.
Cool. That's a great goal. Something we were talking about before we started filming this is something that I've noticed a little bit with Avi is when he when he's making the approaches, there may be some room to be more expressive and to maybe create more intimacy and connection. So something we were talking about doing beforehand was having him practice some approaches with me. And this is something that I actually have had other clients do this before with me. And basically I'll just have them come up to me as if they're imagining that it's a lady and basically practice like, how would you introduce yourself? What would you say? And what we're really doing when we practice those kinds of things is we're really trying to tap into the energy that you want to be bringing. Really trying to tap into how you're expressing yourself and what your body language is like. All these subtle things that kind of go a little unnoticed, I
I just
think.
straightened my back, but
Yeah.
body language.
So, yeah, we're going to be practicing him approaching me, and I'm going to give him some tips and feedback on that. But I find that really helps a lot of people when they can really, what you're really looking to do when we're doing these practice things is feeling comfortable, feeling something that works, feeling something that's authentic,
Yeah.
in the way that you're carrying yourself. And then we're going to try to bring that out to the greater population here in the park today.
I think I would also like to know what it would feel like to be the best version of myself. With you, because you're not as much as a threat, let's say.
Right.
Have someone else. I would like to know what that feels like. So I can replicate it. Right?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna be. That's what we're gonna be working on. And cut. I'm gonna. I don't know if I want to.
Gang signs.
I don't know if I want to say right now if we're going to. Are we gonna show? Do you feel comfortable showing the practice sessions? Okay. So we're going to be. So yeah, we're going to show you what some of these practice sessions look like, and then we're going to take Abhi out in the field and have him practice what he was just practicing.
Sounds good to me.
All right, we'll be with you in a minute.
Hey Tim, how's it going?
What's up?
I just wanted to say I really like your jacket, man.
Thanks,
I
man.
think it works really well with the rest of your outfit.
Thank you, dude. I hope so. I had to go through a few different sets before I put this together.
Did you?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Where'd you get it from?
This is actually my old buddy's my buddy's dad's jacket.
buddy's
And
dad's jacket.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and it's been passed down from generations to generations, and now it's mine.
Not your buddy's, but it's yours.
Yeah.
That's funny that
Yeah.
his dad gave it to you and not him.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Wow, it's great seeing you, man.
It's great to see you, man.
Yeah.
How you been?
Pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Good day so far?
Yeah. Yeah. Cut. So, how did you feel that was pretty accurate to what you would normally do? Did you feel maybe a little?
I felt a little apprehension.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I felt like, what am I going to ask him next? What am I going to ask him next?
Ah.
So when I asked you about your jacket, in my mind I was like, all right, where can this conversation go?
Okay.
When instead I should have just been like, I wouldn't care about that normally, right? If I ran into you. So this, like I said, chambering another question, right? Come on, I'm gonna ask him where he got his jacket. Hopefully that'll lead to a joke or two. You see, I'm trying to predict the rest of the conversation.
Yeah. So this time, let's do it again. Same scenario, me being me, and don't compliment the jacket. Just say something like, "You look pretty fly today," or something like that, and then leave it open.
Okay. Can I let you?
Let whatever happens.
Okay.
If something pops in your head, say it. If not, I want you to just get back into normal mode right now.
Got it. Sounds
You know?
good.
Sound good?
That's good.
Okay.
Resetting. Hey Tim, how's it going?
Yo, Abhi, what's up, man?
Good to see you.
George is
Hey,
excited.
George is excited. What's up, George? I didn't forget about you.
Shh.
How you been?
Not bad, man. How you doing?
Well, I love the hair, I gotta say.
Dude.
I love the slick back hair.
Thank you,
Looks really
thank you. It's getting close to haircutting time, but I'm glad it's looking good now.
I'm a fan of it long, I must say.
Yeah.
I like it when you can just, because I can't. My hair's too curly for that, but.
Dude, yeah, for sure. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate that. Yeah. How have you been? What have you been up to?
Not too bad. It's a good day so far.
Mhm.
Did go to the gym earlier today and just walking around in Zoka. It's a beautiful day.
Nice. Awesome, dude. That's great. Yeah, it's quite cloudy out here.
It is
It's
cloudy.
been cloudy all week.
I don't mind it as much as other people, though.
I don't mind it either.
Yeah. The sun can get to you.
Gets brutal, yeah. Okay. Cut. More comfortable that time? It felt a little more comfortable?
Felt great. I do wonder what it would feel like if there was more resistance from your side. Because with you, you're giving me something to work with, right? You're asking me and stuff. Whenever I see that, things get very easy.
Okay. So, what you want, I think what the answer might be, is to sit with the space a little bit.
Sit with the space.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Meaning, if you're not getting an answer immediately, wait, sit in the space.
Oh, be comfortable around waiting.
Yeah. Because your pauses cue me to say something.
Okay.
But if you're not allowing those pauses to exist and you just keep talking and talking and talking, then it's very hard to really genuinely respond.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes. 100%.
So let's do it same scenario, and I'm gonna have you sit in some of those silences a little bit, and we're just gonna get to feel what they're feeling like. And when you're in the silences, I want you to take ownership of them. I want you to kind of rest back in them a little bit and realize that you don't have anything to worry about, that there's going to be something else coming up.
Yes. In that sound. Okay. If I'm in a silence, should I also realize that that's not a bad thing? Or that's not something I need to fill or obligated to fill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I want you to take ownership of the silences and just, see how comfortable you can get in them. Because I think you can get comfortable in the silences if you allow yourself.
Got it.
Yeah. So I'll just pretend like I'm having a day where my brain is fried. And I'll be like, I don't know what to say.
Got it. Let's do that. That does
Okay.
happen. Definitely
Okay.
a good amount. How's it going, Tim?
Yo, Abhi.
It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, bro.
Good.
I didn't sleep at all last night. My brain is fried.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I know. It's been a very sluggish day. Yeah, that's how it is. Today, though, you know.
It is a nice day today.
I'm liking the cloud cover.
I can see why you would say that.
Yeah.
Don't know if you want sun in your eyes right now.
No sun, please. No sun. Yeah, man. How have you been?
I'm doing well. I did have good sleep.
Good.
So it's definitely a lot more energy than you.
Yeah.
I had a good day so far.
Yeah. I'm gonna get distracted by my dog for a second.
So yeah. What do you got planned for the rest of the week?
I don't even know.
You don't know yet.
Not yet. I'd have to check my calendar. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Awesome. No, that was good. That was good.
Okay, so that's what I was gonna ask you. When there is the silence, should I keep looking at you or should I just zone out and like look around? I kind of feel so weird just look at you and like wait for a response. And I don't know if that's a me issue or not.
I think with a, something we talk about in our program, this idea of psychic sexual communication. I think that's where these silences can be have the most advantage, because I think that if you can get comfortable holding the eye contact and communicating silently and pretending that you're psychic, pretending that she can understand those things that you're saying, I think that you'll be surprised at how much communication you can actually have in those silences. So I know this is probably really difficult. It probably would be for me too, but we could practice kind of just like picture the last lady that you were seeing out on the trail there, who was really cute. Pretend that I'm her, and stare at me as if you're communicating. And let's just start off the conversation just like right here. And I want you to, in the silences, I'm not going to be looking at you the whole time because most likely they're not either, but I'll be looking up at you from time to time. I'll be looking away, and I want you to kind of like imagine the things you wanted to say to her that maybe you were withheld or censored by, and speak to those things from your eyes, and let's see what it does to your body when you do that. Yeah.
Resetting.
Yeah, and picturing me, gorgeous woman.
Hottie with the body. Hey Tim.
What's up, Abhi?
How's it going, man?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right. Yeah, it's a slow day today.
Is it?
Yeah. Didn't get much sleep.
You look great today. Must say. I love the jacket.
Thanks, brother. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know if I told you before, but it was my best friend's dad's jacket.
Okay. I would not have guessed that.
Yeah.
Glad you got it, but not him, though.
Yeah, for sure. Me too. I'm very lucky. Yeah. Cool. So, I think, what was your experience with that? I know that this is very difficult to do it on a dude, but did you have any realizations as you were doing that?
I was trying to talk to you when I wasn't. That's one thing I was doing
Right.
unconsciously.
Right.
Or I was trying to at least do that.
Yeah.
So I was a little bit more comfortable.
And what you were communicating, was it your desires? Were you imagining that woman, or were you like, wow, you would look amazing without any of your clothes on? Like, oh, were you thinking those kind of things?
It wasn't so sexual. It was more of, oh my god, she's amazing.
Okay.
I wonder what it would be like to
Okay.
get to know her,
Okay.
to have her in my arms, rather than like.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it might, honestly, it might. You know, we all think those things. We
Yes.
all feel those things. They're not terrible things that we're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't. You know, we're not allowed to say it. It's not against social norms to
Right.
go up and be like, I would love to, motorboat you or something like that.
But I'm saying with you, because like I see that you're supposed to be a girl.
Yeah.
But in my mind,
I know it's
hard.
I know it's hard. The thing that, and this is maybe something we can practice when we send you out with actual ladies, but the thing that you'll probably notice is that you'll kind of have this kind of like sort of a dumb grin on your face, because you'll just be like,
right.
oh my god. And it gets you excited. It gets you it changes your whole entire body when you're allowing yourself to express those things.
Okay.
So maybe that's something we can experiment with today, and see if you can tap into that a little bit and see if you get little glimpses of it. I mean, if it gets to be too much where you're trying to maintain conversation and also do this psychosexual communication, let it pass. But what we're looking for are little glimpses. We want to see if you can tap into that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Last exercise. Let's have you this time pretend I'm that girl again, and let's go back to the initial approaches. And I want you to tap into that same comfortable energy that, and I'll be a little bit more responsive. But tap into that same comfortable energy. But I want you to really, really focus on imagining that I'm that lady, and I want you to give me a compliment like that you would give her. Talk to her like you would talk to me, or talk to me like you would talk to her. All that.
Okay.
Sound good?
That's good.
Okay.
All right.
Hey.
How's it going, man?
Actually, do you remember what her name was?
No.
Think of a name. Think of a lady name.
Amanda.
Okay. Yeah. But you don't know me, right? So this is just straight up cold approach right now.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
I just have to tell you, I really like the jacket.
Thank you.
It really goes well with the rest of the outfit.
Thank you. That's so nice of you. Amanda.
Amanda.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Amanda, how's your day going?
Good. How about you?
Not too bad. I like the weather today, I must say.
Yeah.
No, there's no sun.
Nice. Okay, how'd you feel?
Felt good.
Okay.
Felt in the moment. I wasn't nervous at all,
Okay.
but I was trying to tap into what you were saying,
Oh, okay.
which is talking even when I'm not talking.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I definitely got some ways to go for sure, but it is an interesting mindset.
Okay.
And I find it a lot harder to be nervous because I'm trying to say stuff to you even when I'm not saying anything. So there's no time for me to be in my head and like get nervous.
Oh, wow. So it's almost like even if you're not saying it, you're just allowing information in. You're not trying to like compartmentalize it or move it around.
Yeah, essentially my brain has no time to be nervous because I'm still trying to talk to you. So it's busy talking to you.
Right.
I'm trying to tell you something.
Right.
So I did notice that.
Right. I wonder if that's similar to something you mentioned at another time where you were focusing in on your diaphragm.
Yes. I was doing that now too.
Okay, you're doing that too?
I was doing that now too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I get myself in the zone. It's just I like try to focus more on here.
Yeah.
So I'm out of my head. And
Okay.
into my body.
Okay. Great. So do you feel like that's the energy that you want right now moving forward? Do you want to see if you can modify it or do you feel like you're good with it?
I would like to start here and then we can modify it based on how things are going.
Okay. That sounds good.
Maybe if I'm just being too laid back or too, I don't want to say lazy.
Yeah.
Perhaps not as much energy as before.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, being expressive and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Because that's very hard to do with my diaphragm, right?
Right.
Because I have all these things to think about.
Right.
But I'd like to give it a shot.
One thing I just really want you to remember throughout every single one of these things is that we're really trying to focus on tapping into that comfortable energy that you were talking about.
Okay.
And we're the thing is that when we go up and approach a woman and she's not giving us the kind of response that you've witnessed before, we tend to alter and change our energy. But I want you to think about this energy that we just kind of tapped into on that last one. I want you to think about how you want to maintain that all the time. That's all you want to focus on. You don't care about how they react to it. You just are just being that singular force. That's okay. That's not a force that can't be deterred or moved. Like you're maintaining your energy. You're maintaining your you used the word before. It was a really good one. Like your composure. You're not allowing anything to sidetrack you. Okay.
Yes.
So if you're not getting responses, maintain your energy, and you're gonna want to, if you're noticing you're not getting the kind of feedback that you want, then you just bounce. But you always maintain that same level of composure and calmness and interest and excitement, all those things.
Okay.
Everybody gets the same version of you, and you don't change it for anybody.
Regardless of circumstances.
Yeah. That sound good?
Sounds good.
I'm going in now. I'm gonna go after the girl who's reading a book straight ahead. Hi, excuse me? Excuse me? Hi. Excuse me? What are you reading, if you don't mind me asking?
It's called Empire of Storms.
Okay. What's it about?
It is part of a book series about an assassin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this book number 1, or are you like a couple
No,
books in?
this is book like number 5.
Okay.
Something like that, yeah.
So you're deeply invested at this point?
Like beyond deeply invested, yes. Very much.
Okay. I'm assuming it's a page turner because you're on book 5.
Absolutely.
Okay. I remember when I read once, I never really liked science fantasy, science fiction, whatever you want to call it. Then a friend recommended one book to me. I ended up reading like 9 or 10. And I remember it was during like midterms or something. So I liked it horrible that year. I just couldn't put it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. How are you doing? Is it like overtaking your life?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It's completely overtaken. But that's fine. School is easy this semester.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so you can like sacrifice your life to this
absolutely.
series. Okay. What's your name?
Violet.
Wow. Nice to meet you, Val.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. I'm kind of in like a book drought right now. I'm trying to find a book to get into. Like, can't find anything. And you're the only person in Zilker who's reading.
What books do you like?
Science fiction. Preferably on the weekends though. Because if I start on Wednesday, I'm just gonna lose a couple days to it. Science fiction.
Science fiction. That's tough. I don't read a lot of science fiction.
Okay.
My sister does. My sister loves it.
Well, I wish you could have given me a book. So. Anyways, I don't want to like bother you because you got a ways to go.
Oh yeah.
You have a great day.
Thank you.
We had a conversation, and yeah, I think it went well.
Why do you not think she was receptive?
I don't know why. I just felt that she wasn't. Because I would ask a question, and towards the end of the conversation, I thought I could tell that she wanted it to end.
Oh yeah.
She's waiting for me. She was being polite. She's answering every question, but she wasn't giving anything back.
Yeah.
So perhaps that's something I look for. I don't know if I should, because we both heard it, right? But I felt like there wasn't any questions coming my way. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, man. You know, it's just a really hard thing to say, because she was before you. It took you like a few times to.
It took me
to
a while and a
get her
half
to
to
notice
find...
you were even there. And she was probably just in the thick of that story.
She was.
So it's really hard to judge in those kind of situations. But I will say that I didn't notice that you mentioned your attraction towards. Were you attracted to her?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
But I didn't mention that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you heard the entire conversation, right?
Yeah.
How would I work that in?
I mean, I would have probably tried to do it in the beginning. I would have probably said something like, "Hey, I just thought you were really cute, and I was curious what book you're reading."
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it doesn't have to be at the beginning either. It could be like, I love girls that are into books, and you look really cute. So I was thinking we should get together sometime.
Okay. But I see what you mean, though. Make my intention clear at some point, which I didn't do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's really necessary. I mean, otherwise you're just a friendly dude who hasn't seen anybody else reading a book and is hanging around Zilker and
just a friendly dude.
Yeah, exactly. But it seemed to me like you got some pretty good communication in there.
Yes.
I didn't notice it. I mean, we can go back and look at it again, but I didn't quite notice that she was not giving you stuff. And again, like,
okay,
it's just it's so difficult to judge. I mean, because the thing is like when you first saw her, you had a few minutes to get yourself together and get yourself ready for this moment. You just popped in her world, and she's like, oh, I don't even know what to react.
I see what you mean. She doesn't have enough time to formulate a question.
Yeah, and also she, I think that's what it comes down to.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
It's great advice, though.
Okay.
Be intentional.
How did you feel overall? How did you feel about like what we were doing before? Did you notice your comfort level? Did you notice your how collected and together you were?
I definitely felt more present and calm.
Okay.
Because I was trying to talk with my diaphragm. That was one. I think I need to focus more on communicating when I'm not communicating. That to me is a completely new idea.
Okay.
So I'm not too hard on myself.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I mean, that's just something just to play around with this time. But maybe you could tell the folks more about what you do when you focus on your diaphragm, because that's something we worked on.
Yeah, I can definitely talk about that. Essentially, when you're talking from your throat, like I am right now, what ends up happening is you talk really fast, right? And your voice kind of gets high-pitched. But when you're talking from your diaphragm, and what I mean by that is I'm focusing on my diaphragm when I'm talking. It forces me to slow down. My voice gets a little deeper, and I'm essentially formulating something that makes sense instead of perhaps going really fast like I am right now because it's coming from my throat.
Yeah.
But when I'm focusing on my diaphragm, I have to slow it down.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get it out as fast simply because it's coming from
down below, right?
Down below.
That's interesting. Yeah. That's really cool. That's when we first tried that, it seemed to make like a massive difference.
That's probably one of the biggest things I've learned, I would say.
Okay. Cool. That's great. So this time, depending upon if you find them attractive, of course, work on getting that in there. It's generally optimal to get that in there early on, but it doesn't have to be all the time.
That makes sense to me. I do want to get it early on. I feel like if I've asked him about the weather and then we've talked about school or whatever, and then I bring it up, it's like, all right, creepy dude back up.
Yeah, and he just became her best friend, right?
Her best friend.
Yeah. So, yeah. You want to try to do that?
Let's do that.
Okay.
There aren't a ton of people here though, but I can just like circle around and find you.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, we're still waiting for more people to come out. All right, we'll see you back in a minute.
Hi again. Me again. And hi, I just wanted to say, I was telling my friend about you, and I always like girls who read books, and I thought you were really cute.
Thank you.
And I would love to take you out sometime.
Thank you, but I am actually interested in girls.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thanks for being. Nah, you were great about it. You have a great day.
So, after we wrapped up the last interview, I challenged Abhi with going back to the girl that he just approached.
Yes, he did.
And he did it like a brave soldier.
Damn right I did.
And honestly, dude, I think you did a really good job of that.
Thank you.
The lady happened to be on the other team.
On our team.
But man, like it sounded really good, like what you said. I was very happy with it.
That's good. All you can do is try.
I love that you mentioned that you were talking to me about it and that you realized you had to go up and do it.
Yes. And she was really nice too.
Yeah.
If you heard her response.
Yeah.
I appreciate what you're doing. It's great. You're barking up the wrong tree.
But that was phenomenal.
It was
that
great.
was really great, brother. I'm so proud of you on that. That's really good. Very inspiring. Awesome. How do you feel now?
I feel good. I think this is definitely a story I'll tell my friends. It was kind of funny. But I feel good. This is part of the journey, right?
Yeah.
Looking back, you're gonna laugh at things like this.
Yeah.
So you gotta appreciate them. I feel.
Yeah.
So it was great.
That is so cool, man. Are you feeling energized to do more? Are you feeling?
Yeah, I definitely feel energized to do more.
Good.
Don't know if there's a lot of people here, but I feel good though. Like internally, everything's great.
Awesome, man. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then let's do some more then.
That's good.
Hi. Sorry to bother you, but what book are you reading? If you don't mind me asking.
Series?
Okay.
Let's start off with the Court of Rose and Thorns, maybe?
Okay.
Yes.
What is it about? If you don't mind me asking.
It's like I wouldn't say young adult, it's like a fantasy, like very romantic, like book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, is that like the second book in the series then?
It is the fourth one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're like invested.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm guessing you like it a lot because you're in the fourth book.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like doing start off with a book club with some of my friends.
You have a book club, or you're in a book club rather. Okay. How's that going for you?
Really good.
Okay.
There's like several different books that like everybody's been bringing in, so you're just kind of going through the series like at our own pace.
But you are consistent with it though.
Yeah.
Okay. I found with book clubs after like a couple of weeks, like things just kind of fall off.
I think because like we're just kind of reading them at our own pace. So like some people have already finished the series and moved on to the next one. But, like we just bring it back into the group and be like, hey, we're still here.
Oh, okay. So there's no like deadlines or anything. Then how do you guys discuss a book then if some of you are done and some are not?
Spoilers. Literally sit there and say, which one are you discussing? I'm going to walk away now.
Oh, okay. How many people are in this book club?
Just like 10 of us.
Okay, doesn't that get hard to manage then? Some are done. You're making it work, but
I think just because like we keep it like that, it's a little bit easier to just keep going at your own pace. And someone will discuss with you as you get to it.
okay, but there's someone always just kind of close to where you are.
Yeah.
That's nice, yeah. Okay. Would you say you're like a fast reader?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm definitely one of the slower ones, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you like it though.
Yeah, no, it's been great.
Anyways, I'll let you get back to it. It's really nice to meet you.
So, how'd you feel about that one?
I felt good about that one. Much better than the first one.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it didn't. Yeah, I felt good with the first one. I felt relaxed. I felt comfortable in the pauses. I didn't try to film as much as I did perhaps with the first one. Actually, it was calmer. I was trying to talk with my diaphragm. Yes, she was very nice too. Just had a conversation. It went well.
I was kind of surprised by that because like it didn't seem like well, for first off, it didn't seem like you didn't mention that you were attracted to her.
Because I was.
Oh,
Yeah. That's why I didn't say it.
got you. Really? So you weren't into her? Okay.
No, I wasn't.
Okay. That's fair. Okay, then that changes everything.
Yes.
That makes sense. But so you still talking to the stranger. You still felt very comfortable and relaxed. And did you feel like you maintained your center through?
That is a very good way to put it, and I think I did.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't feel. I felt like I was maintaining the same energy throughout.
Okay.
So regardless if there was a pause or things were talking, I didn't feel anything.
Gotcha. Okay. That sounds good. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh boy, you're getting.
Look out. Cool.